Good morning, my loves. Happy Monday. It is about, I don't know, 6-ish this morning here at the lake. Another chilly morning. I think the high today is 66, but it's warming up this week back into the 70s, so it'll be okay. It'll be a nice holiday week. We are continuing our discussion on surviving the holidays. This will be part 7, and we're talking about blended families. I'm getting lots of calls. I mean, I get calls on a regular basis about blended family issues, but yeah, a few extra right this time of year from now until the first of the year. I want you to keep something in mind. Problems are as big as you make them or allow them to be. Then keep your paws to yourself. It's a matter of respecting boundaries, checking your mouth and your attitude, and not letting people push your buttons. So with some of the families I've been talking to of late, the last couple of weeks, they're divorced. And, should the kids go to this house or that house for the holiday? How are we going to do this? Honey, you can have 2 Thanksgivings. It's okay. You can have Thanksgiving Day, and you can have Thanksgiving, the day after. You can have Thanksgiving the day before. It doesn't matter. There's always enough leftovers. It's not that big a deal. What matters? I mean, think about it. It's not about the turkey. It's not about the ham. It's about the people. So focus on what you're thankful for. And an option, and I am sober, I am drinking coffee when I say this, you can always invite the blended family, the other family, to your home and just have one huge holiday. Kids love that. They love to see everybody getting along. That gives them such a sense of love and safety and security. That is the best gift you can give a child, is even if the parents are not together anymore, to know that they get along, that they're a united front, that there's not always bickering and squabbling and hatred going back and forth. So let's say that you go with this idea. Invite them to your home with the understanding. I mean, if there's a little snarkiness, if you don't like their new spouse or girlfriend, say, look, I would love to have you guys here. You are more than welcome, but we check the attitudes and the snarkiness at the door because we're going to play nice. For the whole time you're here, we're playing nice. There's not going to be any snarky, snide remarks by anybody, including your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. No, everybody's playing nice. If someone offers to help in the kitchen, you can say, I would love that, thank you. Or, oh no, I got it under control, but thank you so much for offering. If they bring a dish, put it on the table, serve it. Be nice, be supportive. And there are exes that people just cannot stand. They're still carrying that hurt from the betrayal or whatever the case may be. You can set it aside for an afternoon or an evening. For the sake of the babies, you can set it aside and welcome them into your home. Your kids are worth it. It's about the kids. If it weren't for them, you wouldn't have the kids. So keep that in mind. Also, blended families include grandparents and aunts and uncles. Figure out who you're going to invite. Are you inviting their parents? And their, what you can always do is invite them and their spouse, significant other, for Thanksgiving dinner, and invite everybody else for dessert. Why don't you all stop by any time after X time? We'll be having dessert. The kids can play and visit. That takes a little bit of the pressure off of you, and then people can kind of come and go as they please. But again, everybody has to play nice. And if they can't, they can leave. If they can't, they don't have to show up. And if somebody declines the offer, that's okay. You can always say, no, they were invited. I think they had other plans. Don't say, well, they were just being difficult. Well, you know how they are. No, we're going to rise above it. I think they had other plans this year. They said they would try and stop by if they could. Cut them a little grace. For the sake of the kids, be gracious. Be kind. You can do this. And if you are the guest at somebody's home, same thing applies. Don't walk in with a judgmental attitude. Don't walk in with a chip on your shoulder. Do not walk in ready to attack, the new girlfriend or boyfriend. I don't know who's watching this, but no, be kind and gracious. You don't have to agree with them on everything. You can agree to disagree. And if people are pushing your buttons, let them push away because you're not taking the bait. You can always say, well, if they say something and they know they're trying to get, they're trying to get under your skin, say, well, that's an interesting perspective. Well, that's one way to look at things. Hadn't thought of that. Don't take the bait. If somebody is drinking a little much, getting a little out of control, if they're at your house, call an Uber, ask them to leave, have somebody take them home. If you're a guest at somebody's house and somebody's getting a little out of control, load up the kids and leave. We've got to go. We have another stop to make, but thank you so much for inviting us over. I had a lovely time. If they offer to send leftovers home with you, take them. If you don't want them, take them any way you can give them away. You can take them home and run them down the disposal, but take them. Be gracious. Be kind. I know for a lot of grandparents, by doing a blended family holiday, it's the only way they're going to get to see the grandkids. And it means a lot. It means so much if you don't get to see your grandbabies on a regular basis. Make it work. It's just one day. Play nice. Be gracious. Be kind. Be empathetic. Don't walk around with a chip on your shoulder. Let go of, the burdens of why they hate you or why you hate them or how they did you wrong. It's one day. It's one day. Let it go. No snarky remarks. Wish them a happy holiday and be sincere about it. Don't wish anybody ill will. You can do this. I have faith in you. You can do this. You really, really can do this. And if you know the person you're inviting over is going to be an ass, tell them ahead of time, your antics are not welcome. I mean, we would love to have you, but keep your attitude and your mouth in check. If you can't, don't come by. Plain and simple. Your house, your rules. If you're at somebody else's house and somebody gets out of hand, you get out of hand, leave. It's that easy. Leave. And I remember this from holidays growing up. There's always the kids that are wanting to stay over. Discuss this with your kids ahead of time. We are not having anybody sleep over. This is big enough holiday. Mom and dad need a little time down, time to unwind after all of this. Nobody's staying over. And you're not staying over, at anybody else's house. None of the cousins, the grandparents, nobody's doing sleepovers tonight. We're all coming back home, or everybody's going to their home. We're settling down here. Set the parameters and the boundaries before everybody comes. Sit down with the kids and tell them. If you're going to have a blended family holiday, tell them. Our family is going to be here, and so is XYZ's, mom or dad are coming, and so is whoever they're seeing or married to, maybe their, the grandparents. The kids are going to be elated. They're going to be really excited. So, but I need your help. I need you to help pick up your room, pick up the house, whatever the case may be. Just make it special. Count the blessings, because that's what the holiday's about. Discuss it with your spouse ahead of time, and the kids, the TV schedule, because the fights over the TV. People want to watch the parade. People want to watch the football game. Talk about it ahead of time. Some people will want the TV on during the meal. Talk about it ahead of time. Iron out the details so it can be a fun holiday. I have faith in you. It's all about counting your blessings, not the banes, not the problems. It's one day. Play nice.